Why? Why did you survive? Many things were at play as to why Kagura Bachi survived and Phantom Seer didn't. Despite the West's brain rot towards Kagura Bachi dissipating, the kawaii market didn't immediately decide to destroy Kagura Bachi's very existence. Strong foundations were laid almost immediately upon Kagura Bachi's publication, causing it to become a mainstay within Shonen Jump's roster. But how, exactly? Surely it can't be just the memes. After all, Shonen Jump doesn't really care about anyone outside of Japan, and the Japanese themselves were surprised with Kagura Bachi's overseas popularity, so clearly, something major must have happened. And well, it did! But before we talk about that side of the internet, let's talk about something normal. Japan. In Japan, there are many rewards, nominations, and contests for mangakas. Many ways for up-and-coming creators to make a splash in the market and draw attention to themselves. One of the most major establishments, however, is the Tezuka Awards. Named after the legendary Osamu Tezuka, is a semi-annual manga award offered by Japanese publisher Shueisha since 1971. It may not really mean much for us Westerners, but for the Japanese market, being a nominee or a winner of the Tezuka Awards gives you a massive boost above the competition. KaguraBachi was one of the 3 nominees for the Tezuka Awards, along with Mama Yu Yu and 2 on Ice. You probably haven't heard about those other 2 because apparently no one has. If this wasn't enough, these 3 were also part of Shonen Jump's Next Wave initiative, a project with the mission to find the next big manga, and this is how KaguraBachi built its foundations before even releasing a single chapter. Shonen Jump threw all their weight behind KaguraBachi, with the magazine showing it consistently by putting KaguraBachi front and center of their main magazine. It also reached high praise from Eiichiro Oda, Toriyama, and Kishimoto. Actually, I don't know about that one, because I remember specifically seeing author comments and other images, right? But then I just couldn't find them. I searched for Viz Media's actual author comments, but I just couldn't find it. So I dragged myself through subreddits, found shit that I really didn't need to see, and spent hours looking for it, all for nothing. I think I got caught up into the more billion out of 10 memes.
You know what, guys, never mind. Screw every recommendation I've made in this video because there is only one that matters. It's KaguraBachi.
Oh god. As I was saying, all this may not really mean much for us Westerners, but it had a tremendous effect on KaguraBachi's popularity in Japan. It rose among popularity polls and turned out numbers that rivaled One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen, and even at some points surpassing them, frequently reaching the top 5 hottest manga spot on Manga Plus, gaining 1 billion sales in just a single chapter, and reaching universal praise from everyone. It became the manga of all time. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Morbius. We all know the great mystical 11 out of 10 movie, Morbius, gaining $100 billion in the box office, being praised for its genre-defining characters and plot, rightfully being called the best movie of all time. We all know of it. But now replace Morbius with KaguraBachi, and that's basically half of the story. We will get back to that. But first, the root of where all of this started. The actual fucking manga. KaguraBachi is just a very average shonen story with a decently unique setting. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's not completely mediocre either. It just is. This tied with Shonen Jump's insistence to make KaguraBachi the next big thing, along with KaguraBachi's interesting dialogue, didn't really help this situation either. To give you an idea on how edgy KaguraBachi's dialogue was, go no further than chapter 1. Every morning, when I wash my face and look in the mirror, I see the scar, and I remember that day. So every day, I start the morning with fresh hatred. I'm gonna be completely honest. When he said that, and just pulled the most I'm kinda don't care face, I fucking lost my mind. All of this sparked ironic praise about the manga, calling it the best manga of all time with the strongest fictional characters and the most volumes sold. People consistently put KaguraBachi above the likes of One Piece, Naruto, and Jujutsu Kaisen. It's basically ironic praise where people just gaslight each other into thinking this manga is actually good, while in reality just slandering it. It's very funny. I kinda lied to you. This isn't when the manga took off, because that would be normal. But we don't deal with normals around here, because if we did, we wouldn't be making this video. This manga became popular, even before a single chapter released. It all started with this image. KaguraBachi's popularity in the West started with this image, and there's really nothing spectacular about it. It's just a guy with a katana. Yet it became so popular. Like, what the fuck? It doesn't make sense. How did this image, the most fucking image, cause all of these illustrations? It doesn't make sense. People drew Peter Griffin as KaguraBachi, Hatsume Miku, Team Fortress 2, and so many other characters. It doesn't make sense. But it gets worse. People dragged One Piece into it, Jujutsu Kaisen, and fucking the McDonald's meme, which already fucking stresses me out because this guy poisoned my innocence with it. I wish that's where things ended, but it's not where it ends, because KaguraBachi'd all over the place, because it decided to go KaguraBachi mode. By the way, this meme is just a spin-off of the Morbin timeline. You know the internet is fucked when memes have references, sequels, and prequels. Oh my god.